good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Village of Tuckahoe Zoning Board of Appeals for October the 13th, 2021. Nancy, if you would please take the roll.
Yes, I have member Scalzo,
Here.
member Fiore,
Here.
member Brown,
Present.
member Jackman, is he out?
He's out.
Okay, and Chairman Ringwald.
Present.
Okay.
Thank you. First order of business, where you have the approval of the minutes from the September the 1st, 2021 meeting. Anybody have any questions?
Yes, I got one on it. On where it says see attached, are they going to be added into the minutes?
I'm sorry, on what?
Where it says see attached, I guess that's the resolutions.
Yeah, they should be added in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They printed in
Okay.
my copy. All the
once I-
resolutions are here. Yeah.
'Cause I didn't see it, and it just says see attached.
All right, I'll send it to you again because somehow it showed up on my copy.
Oh, okay.
Anybody else? All right, I'll make a motion to then approve the minutes from the September 1st meeting. Do I have a second?
Second.
Nancy, please poll the board.
we have member Scalzo,
In favor.
member Fiore,
In favor.
and Chairman Ringwald.
In favor.
Member Brown was out last month.
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so for the public, 69 Main Street, create new medical offices and 22 Underhill Street, the parking lot, those have both adjourned.
Can I ask something on that? Have a question on that? Meg,
Yeah, go ahead.
is there any progress with that going on? It seems to be getting adjourned a lot.
You have to ask the building department, I don't know.
Is that, you're talking about Main Street and Underhill,
Yeah.
the medical offices? Yeah, they're gonna come back with a proposal. This was 6 months ago, Anthony, and they just haven't done anything yet. So they're probably still trying to figure out best way to proceed. So we're just
Okay.
carrying it until they come back with us and tell us what they want to do.
All right.
One where, there's a lot of moving parts with the village and everything else, if they want to do a land swap, I know it's been thrown around. But we're waiting for them to come back with some kind of proposal.
Okay. I just want to see what was going on with it.
Okay, and 377 Marbledale Road is adjourned as well. So we have 3 items, 15 Hollywood Avenue East, area variance for a pool deck will be up first. Is the applicant present? If so, please state your name for the record.
Yes, we're present. This is Jorge and Lorianne Paiva.
So has anything changed since our last meeting, which I guess was back in July?
Yes, as discussed, possible solutions to appease the neighbors behind us and adjacent to us. Discussions were had with each neighbor. Agreeable solutions came up, and the resubmitted plans reflect these agreed upon solutions. And those were submitted to the board and to the building department.
Good. I don't have any questions. Do you have any questions of us?
No, sir.
Any board members have any points of interest or questions that they'd like to bring up?
Nah, I got nothing.
Okay, I just want to remind everyone that the public hearing is still open on this. Is there anyone from the public that would like to comment regarding 15 Hollywood Avenue East?
Got to unmute. I think this one wants to talk, but she's still muted.
Yes.
There you go.
Is that better?
There you go.
Okay, Marcia and Alvia for. I did submit a letter the end of September and.
I'm sorry. Your address for the record, please?
116 Bella Vista Street.
Thank you. Go ahead.
We sent a letter the end of September saying it's acceptable what the pavilions did. They raised the railing on the pool deck and it's covered. And they also planted 4 trees. I would just like to confirm that this raised railing is a permanent thing. It'll be part of the variance that it has to stay this high.
Okay, who are you asking the question of, us or of Jorge or the building department?
No, I guess the zoning board. I mean, you have to approve the variance, right? I mean, having this raised railing, is this a problem?
No, it's not a problem.
So
No,
Okay.
Tom,
yeah,
if there's a condition for a raised railing in the approval, then that's gonna run with this variance, and that means that would have to stay.
Well, that's what I'm asking, then it's
Yeah,
gonna
so-
be a condition of the variance.
Oh, okay, sorry, I misunderstood. Yep, it is.
Yeah, so if it's a condition, then yes, then it has to stay.
Okay,
Understood.
so that's, yeah, that was our only concern. And I just want to thank everyone for their time and efforts who have been involved on our behalf.
Thank you. Good
Thank-
question. Good question. Thank you. Anyone else from the public would like to comment? Excuse me, seeing none, I'm going to make a motion to close the public hearing for 15 Hollywood Avenue East. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Does any member have a resolution in the form of a motion for 15 Hollywood Avenue East they'd like to present?
I think that's me. I have a resolution in the form of a motion
Okay,
for an area variance resolution. The application for area variance is requested by Jorge Pavia, whose address is 15 Hollywood East, Tuckahoe, New York, Section 39, Block 5, Lot 12, for relief from the following sections of the zoning code, 5-1.1 swimming pools and 4-2.4.4 exceptions to yard requirements. Secret resolution. Based on this application as submitted, this zoning board of appeals finds and determines that the action taken herein is an unlisted action subject to the requirements of SECRA and its implementing regulations. This zoning board of appeals is in possession of all information reasonably necessary to make the determination as to the environmental significance of the proposed area variance application. That the action taken herein shall not have a significant adverse impact on the environment, and it is declared that a negative declaration is hereby adopted with regard to this action.
thank you. Do you have a second to the motion?
Second.
Thank you. Nancy, please poll the board.
Member Scalzo,
Approve.
Member Fiore,
Approve.
Member Brown,
Approve.
and Chairman Ringwald.
Approve.
Continuing. Applicant resides at 15 Hollywood East, Tuckahoe, New York. Applicant constructed an above-ground pool on the premises with a partial deck and pavers surrounding the pool area. After review by the building department, it was determined that the pool and pavers were constructed in the setback. Applicant is seeking to legalize the pool and pavers encroachment in the setback. The applicant is also seeking to enlarge the pool platform in excess of the limits of section 5-1.1 of the Village of Tuckahoe zoning court. The applicant is requesting to increase the size of the platform so that they have access in support of the pool reel cover. Applicant has represented that he will not use the increased platform area for people to sit, stand, or congregate. The board has heard the applicant and members of the public at a number of work sessions and public hearings, and we find the applicant has satisfied his burden with respect to the 5-pronged test. However, the neighborhood contains homes that are close together, and the applicant must mitigate the effect of these variances on the neighbors. Therefore, this approval is based on the following conditions. 1, the pool platform in the back of the pool is to be used for access and support for the pool reel cover and is not to be used as a deck where people stand, sit, or congregate. 2, install privacy trees behind the backside of the deck. 3, install a privacy screen over the current existing railing. 4, install a concrete curb to fill the gaps and maintain surface runoff water on the north side of the property line. 5, after finalizing the legalization of the wall with the building department, applicant shall install stone veneer to cover the unfinished CMU wall. 6, replace the 4-foot picket fence with a 5-foot privacy fence on the north side of the pool. Therefore, recommendation is for the area variances to be granted as the benefit to the applicant of the area variances outweighs the detriment to the health, safety, and welfare of the neighborhood. The applicant has demonstrated through its submissions and presentation that has met all aspects of the five-pronged test to the satisfaction of this board. The granting of the variances herein is granted on the condition that work under such variance be completed within 3 months of the granting thereof, failing which such variances shall become null and void.
Thank you. Do I have a second to the motion?
Second.
Nancy, please poll the board.
Member Scalzo,
Approve.
Member Fiore,
Approved.
Member Brown,
Approve.
and Chairman Ringwald.
Approved. All right, folks. Thank you. Thank you,
Good.
neighbors, for your tolerance through this process. I know it was long and drawn out, but we got to a resolution I think everybody's happy with.
Hey,
Thank you, everyone.
So thank you. And yes, please make sure you pay attention to the stipulations that
That's right.
you have to follow. All right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Thanks again, everybody.
Nothing personal, but we don't want to see you again. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
So how do we get in? Just,
Okay, the next item is, here we go, 263 Dante Avenue. Area variance for a new mudroom, portico, and second floor bathroom. Is the applicant present?
I'm sorry, what's that?
We just want you to state your name and address for the record.
Yes, my address or my client's
I'm
address?
sorry, the client's address, yeah, and your name.
My name is Hunter Roth. I'm the contractor. The company's name is HDR Contracting Incorporated. The job site is 263 Dante Avenue in Tuckahoe, New York.
Okay, very good. Have you made any changes since the last time we met at our last meeting?
No, sir.
Do you have any questions of this board?
No, sir.
Does any board member have any questions of the applicant regarding 263 Dante?
No, I got nothing.
Okay, I drive by it every day and it's starting to look very good. I know there's two different variances here. The one you already have, or the work that you're already doing is not under this particular variance, but it's already making an improvement. So I think that's really
Thank you,
good.
sir.
Thank you. So the public hearing is still open on 263 Dante Avenue. Anyone from the public that would like to comment regarding 263 Dante, please speak up. Seeing none, I will make a motion to close the public hearing for 263 Dante. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Does any member have a resolution in the form of a motion they'd like to present for 263 Dante?
Yes, I have a resolution in the form of a motion. Area variance resolution. The application for area variance is requested by Eric Richmond and Marietta Chung, whose address is 263 Dante Avenue, Tuckahoe, New York, Section 42, Block 9, Lot 28, for relief from the following sections of the zoning code: 4-2, 4-2.4, exceptions to yard requirements, and 5-1, 6.3, non-building uses. Secret resolution. Based on this application as submitted, this zoning board of appeals finds and determines that the action taken herein is an unlisted action subject to the requirements of secret and its implementing regulations. The zoning board of appeals is in possession of all information reasonably necessary to make the determination as to the environmental significance of the proposed area variance application. That the action taken herein shall not have a significant adverse impact on the environment, and that it is declared that a negative declaration is hereby adopted with regard to this action.
Thank you. Do I have a second to the secret resolution?
Second.
Nancy, please poll the board.
Member Scalzo,
Approve.
Member Fiore,
Approved.
Member Brown,
Approve.
and Chairman Ringwald.
Approved.
Applicants resides at 263 Dante Avenue, Tuckahoe. Applicants are seeking to create a second floor dormer which will house a small bathroom. The dormer will not encroach in the setbacks more than the existing house already does, but it will increase the nonconformity by extending to the second floor, thus creating the necessity of a variance. Applicant is further seeking to construct a mudroom and portico, which will encroach on the front yard setback, thus necessitating an additional variance. We have reviewed the applicant's requested variance and find them to be minimal and will have no impact to the character of the neighborhood. The following drawings were received by the building department on June 9th, 2021, dated May 18th, 2021, and are approved by the zoning board. T-01, D-01, A-01, A-02, A-03, and A-04. Therefore, recommendation is for the area variances to be granted as the benefit to the applicant of the area variances outweigh the detriment to the health, safety, and the welfare of the neighborhood. The applicant has demonstrated through its submissions and presentation that it has met all aspects of the 5-pronged test to the satisfaction of this board. The granting of the variances herein is granted on the condition that work under such variance be commenced and diligently prosecuted within 1 year of granting thereof, failing which such variances shall become null and void.
Thank you. Do I have a second to the motion?
Second.
Thank you. Nancy, please poll the board.
Yes. Member Scalzo,
In favor.
Member Fiore,
In favor.
Member Brown,
Favor?
and Chairman Ringwald.
In favor. Congratulations
You did
and
good.
thank you. You're muted.
There you go.
Thank you to all the board members. I appreciate your help in this matter.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
It looks good. Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Yes.
Thank you.
Take care.
Good evening.
You too. Thanks.
He had a lot of kids in the background. Sounded like a party going on.
And we weren't invited. Last but not least, so 4 Coolidge Street, area variance for parking. Is the applicant present? If so, please state your name and address for the record.
My name is Artin. My address is 4 College Street, Tuckahoe, New York, 10707.
Okay, Arden, thank you. Has anything changed since our last meeting?
No, sir. Everything stays the same. Gonna make nice pavers. It's not gonna bother the drainage of the water. It's still covered from the bushes, same as we spoke last time.
Very good. Thank you. Any board members have any questions?
No.
So the public hearing is still open on this as well. Is there anyone from the public who would like to comment regarding 4 Coolidge Street? Please speak now. Seeing none, I'll make a motion to close the public hearing. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Does any member have a resolution in the form of a motion for 4 Coolidge Street?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I motion to form a motion.
Thank you.
Area variance resolution. The applicant for area variance requested by Artin Sinaj, whose address is 4 Coolidge Street, Tuckahoe, New York, Section 35, Block 1, Lot 27. For relief of the following sections of the zoning code, 5-1.2 off-street parking. Secret resolution. Based on this application as submitted, the Zoning Board of Appeals finds and determines that 1, the action taken herein is an unlisted action subject to the requirements of secret and its implementing regulations. 2, the Zoning Board of Appeals is in possession of all information reasonable necessary to make the determination as to environmental significance of the proposed area variance application. 3, that the action taken herein shall not have a significant adverse impact on the environment and is declared that a negative declaration is hereby adopted with regards to this action.
Thank you. Is there a second to the secret motion?
Second?
Nancy, please poll the board.
Member Scalzo,
In favor?
Member Fiore,
In favor?
Member Brown,
Favor.
and Chairman Ringwald.
In favor.
Applicant resides at 4 Coolidge Street in Tuckahoe. Applicant is seeking to allow tandem parking in the front yard. This board in general has denied these types of applications as front yard parking generally has an adverse visual impact to the neighborhood. This board has reviewed the application and considered the topography, screening, and layout of the property, and we find that parking in the front will have no impact on the surrounding neighborhood, as the house and proposed parking area are set back and completely screened from the adjacent road. Therefore, recommendation is for the area variance to be granted as to benefit to the applicant of the following variance outweighs the detriment to health, safety, and the welfare of the neighborhood. The applicant has demonstrated through its submissions and presentation that it has met all aspects of the 5-prong test to be satisfied with this board. The following drawings were received by the building department on May 11th, 2021, dated May 4th, 2021, and are approved by the zoning board A-100.00. The granting of the variances herein is granted on the condition that work under such variance be commenced and diligently prosecuted within 1 year of the granting thereof, failing which such variances shall become null and void.
Tom, you're muted. Tom, you're muted.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
This is not the correct approval form for this particular job. It's 95% accurate. It is missing the line that was added saying you need to put the pervious pavers down. I don't know how this one got circulated because the correct one was out this afternoon. So Gary.
So Anthony, can you amend your motion to add a condition that the, Tom, what was the condition that
Yeah.
we're looking for?
Is that the applicant uses pervious pavers. He's going to put down 2 strips of pervious pavers to park
Okay,
a vehicle on.
okay, that the applicant, well, I guess what also added to this, that the applicant add 2 rows of pervious pavers.
Right, that's the condition. So it will be a condition that this will be approved, provided that the applicant uses pervious pavers.
Okay.
I approve Tom's amendment.
Arden, do you understand? I know you understand, right, Arden?
Yeah, yes.
Yes,
I
you
think so.
agreed to it. It was, yeah, somehow in the edits, it disappeared in the last version.
And this is
Yeah,
the
no
one I got.
problem. I think I understand. We're gonna make those pavers where the water go through it and everything.
Very good. All right, thank you. So
Thank you,
then,
sir.
thank you. With the addition, do I have a second to the motion?
Scalzo did it.
I
Oh, we
second.
did. Yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
Just roll call. Member Scalzo,
In favor?
Member Fiore,
In favor.
Member Brown,
In favor, sir.
and Chairman Ringwald.
In favor?
Okay.
All right, Arden, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Good
I
luck.
appreciate
Yeah,
very
you're
much.
welcome.
Good seeing everyone again.
Likewise, thank you very much.
Good
Have a
luck.
good night. Thank you.
Night.
Thank you.
Night, everybody.
So that concludes our meeting for the evening. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to share before we make a motion to close?
I would just like to say that I find it very disconcerting that we're meeting by Zoom. I don't understand why we're meeting by Zoom. I think it's important for the functions of government to be done in person with our community, and that we should be at Village Hall for these zoning board meetings. So I'm not exactly sure why we were in person for the last one and this one was done via Zoom, but I hope that for all future meetings that we are in person. I think it creates a tighter community, more cordial environment, and it's important for us to be leaders in that as members of the zoning board and the village staff to be in person to function properly. It's important for that, and it's important for me.
Thank you, and I agree with you. I don't honestly recall if this was a mandate from the governor's office or it was a choice. But if it was a choice, it was done by us and the planning board. And the reason I was in favor of this is we only had 3 approvals. But yes, going forward, I agree with Member Scalzo that we need to meet in person unless we're not allowed to, from a dictate or mandate from the governor's office.
It's optional, so we can meet in person next month if you're so inclined, without question.
Perfect. I agree. Any objection from members
Nah,
to meeting in person?
no, well, I want to meet in person.
Good.
Hmm.
All right, good point. Thank you, Member Scalzo. Anybody else?
Gary, could you email me the 3 resolutions from today? If you could think about it.
Caroline, I think you have the final ones. Caroline, you can stop
I
recording.
can I stop recording? I was going
Oh,
to
did
ask
you,
that next.
No, I
Okay,
didn't close the meeting yet.
You want
So
to close the meeting and then we'll do
I'll make
house.
a motion. I'll make a motion to close the meeting. Do I have a second?
Second,
All in favor?
aye.
Thank you. Good night, Tuckahoe.